The expression is what? Go big or go home. So when I scrap metal, which this is the second time in my life I've done it, I just tilt this bad boy up and am the envy of all the scrappers busting their hump.
May talking here to the safety crew, so a bit shaken up, but is talking to the safety crew.
I saw him flipping and then I saw the car going off the edge, but I didn't see
Here I am in Toronto. I have a new chemtrail theory, by the way, if I haven't already run this by you yet. Let me get in the truck and I'll explain it. But, I mean, clearly the sunset is being chemtrailed here, right? And the whole sky is this milky white haze. Uno momento. Okay, so I was saying my new chemtrail theory. If you go to UFO Lou on YouTube, you'll see a series of videos where what he's done is block out the sun in broad daylight. Block out the sun with something like, you know, like a thumb, or not a thumb, but a light pole, some object like the Washington Monument or something, and then you film it in high resolution, zoom in and get like a high shutter speed, and what you'll see, and people are doing this all over, is like heavy traffic of objects that are moving above the clouds.
I do.
Like the sun's glare is so powerful that it's catching these objects, whether they're cloaked or not, but they're unidentified flying objects. They're beings. It's not dust, it's not birds, it's not bugs. There's like a above the cloud interstate of objects moving around above our head all the time. And I've seen, when I saw UFO Lou's videos about it, I was like, wow, that's different. Sort of put that on the back burner, let it simmer. And then yesterday I find another channel on YouTube, which I can't remember right now, but another guy posting the same type of videos from 4 years ago and up until like a few months ago. So these are different people doing the same thing, and apparently they're both suggesting you could do this, and so I'm thinking to myself, I'd love to do that, but they're above the clouds, these objects, and you have to block out the sun. So how could I do that right now? I can't. I can't do it in this type of chemtrail haze. So, you know, they say that there's multiple purposes for the chemtrail project, chemtrailing, and I believe that there's probably multiple purposes, but that seems to be one legitimate one. You know, I can't film these above the cloud UFO highways or whatever they are. That's why they're unidentified objects. I don't know what it is. Can't film them because there's a chemtrail haze. That's my new working theory on chemtrails. It's a theory.
Of the 47 of the leader, Kyle Pelrine. Rob Overholt slips to the inside. He takes a run down low. He tries holding strong for 15S. Out of 2, it's still Pelrine, but Conte with a run to the low side, the 34C. The 7-up machine, look at Corey Howard, Hollingshead, door to door with Breeden on the outside. They're tight through 3 and 4. Wagner up top trying to go around the outside of Josh Slater. Slater's thinking about going around the Ray Slater into Hollingshead. Corey now back through the middle. We've got some dicing going on. Ray Slater Jr. to the bottom side, down near the rail. Cable oversteps his boundaries out of 4. Gets out the line a little bit. That brings Dylan Slater to the bottom side. Josh Slater working his way up into 4. Derek Wagner and Corey Howe trying to make a sandwich move here on the Derek Reed 117. We'll slide it up 3 wide off of 4. We got a good race going in the Mod Bike qualifiers tonight. Cable in the 26 out with his second turn with Dylan.
Trafalgar. Trafalgar.
Why is it 1963? They sent a man in space. 67, they sent him to the moon. But since then, we've been carrying coolers like this. Right? It wasn't until the new millennium we finally put fucking wheels on our coolers. But 50 years ago, we got a man on the moon. What the fuck?
You could go on Dragon's Den, man, except this is David and Bell. But that was like the best introduction for a product. That was amazing.
You said they call this the parking lot 401?
Yeah, they call it parking lot 401.
Yeah. Notice how those planes aren't leaving any chemtrails? Why is that?
Oh man, they're burning the fuels. Come on.
In this economy, they're just dumping fuel? You think so? Just burn the fuel. Just gonna burn the fuel at this rate? Okay. Let's agree that this isn't the safest thing that I could be doing right now. You know, people talk about burning out. You know, I'm burnt out. people say that I'm burnt out. You know, I feel like I'm burning out. Musicians talk about burning out. And I'm not burnt out. I get tired. I have a lot. I wonder sometimes, is it just me? Because I feel like I have a untapped tornado, hurricane, whirlpool, vortex, infinite toroidal loop of energy and creativity inside of me. And maybe that's just me. But I don't feel like I've been tapped. I don't feel like every drum line that I could ever write has been written. I don't feel like every song has been sung. I don't feel like I've been tapped for my resources that are inside of me. I don't know if it's, at this point, I don't know if it's possible to tap that resource. And when I was younger, people called that ADHD and, you know, wanted to put me on medication and all that. Just infinite amounts of energy. Like, I get tired, obviously. And I sleep, obviously. Last night I slept 6 hours. But right now, like, I'm on my way to go do some shopping because I have to get some things that I've been avoiding, like toothpaste and yada yada yada, odds and ends. But like, I want to do other things. Man, I want to be recording a new song right now. I have like 3 songs that I want to record, but I can't because there's only so many hours in the day, and I have to do other things that take priority before Adam can do his thing, writing songs and having fun. So people talk about burning out is my point, and I don't feel burnt out, and I'm not burnt out. I'm 30 years old, and I don't feel burnt out. But, you know, I don't know. People who tour the world repeatedly would probably get that feeling of being burnt out. And you know, I'm not touring the world right now. I'm touring one small city. Going shopping. Alright, I'll talk to you later. That's really all I wanted to say. We're going toothpaste shopping. As I've covered before endlessly, all these other toothpastes have fluoride in them. This one doesn't. Fluoride free, it says. So that's the one I get. Even the ones that are sensitive, look at this. Here's an example. Sensitive teeth. Medical ingredient. Sodium monofluorophosphate. Maybe they try to church it up a little bit. Oh, it's not sodium fluoride at all. Even the ones that are supposed to be sensitive have the damaging ingredient of sodium fluoride. Let's look at some other ones while we're here. Colgate. Fluoride toothpaste. I think it has fluoride in it. And this isn't, the mistake that people make is this isn't naturally occurring fluoride that you find in rocks or whatever. I don't know why you'd want that in your teeth anyway. But it's sodium fluoride, which is a whole other bag of worms. First used in the Nazi prison camps by I.G. Farben. I think that's rant enough for one day. I need to buy deodorant now.
Eyes and legs with the darkening, right? And the breast and wings.
Adam Joss Productions ×2 because he screwed up the first one.
RickLegacy.com.